يكاد زيتها يضيء ولو لم تمسسه نار نور على نور نور على نور نور على نور.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear sister. This is your coach and sister in the journey, Khadija Abdul-Sabor from womanbynature.com. And I'm so excited because today I am launching the Soul Chat series. Now, Soul Chat is something I'm really excited about because I want to really start the conversation of what does it look like to address the different areas of our life, to heal, to thrive, to grow from a place of excavating, cleansing, nurturing, protecting, and uplifting our soul. And that's what this series will be about. So, any questions that you have about practical life, about healing, about emotional wellness, about how to really chase and live as your best self from a soul perspective, that's what we'll be talking about here, inshallah ta'ala. So, any questions you have, feel free to drop them below. And I'll be sharing my personal experiences, the things I observed working with numerous sisters, and how we can really live a soul-centered life and get the best in this dunya and also in the akhirah, inshallah ta'ala. So today's soul chat question comes from a sister in our community, and she asked, how do we maintain a consistent connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? And I love this question because it's something that is at the core of who we are as Muslims. Achieving and maintaining that soul connection, that consistency in connection. So when I think about this in my own life, what I strive to teach my children, with my family, and with those who I serve and teach, I always stress that there's really three key components that if you understand them, really internalize them, and work to protect and maintain them, inshallah ta'ala, because our hearts are in the, between the fingers of Rahman, you can maintain that soul connection. And if you get lost, if you veer off track, which we often do, you can come back more easily. So what are these three components? And it's really, first of all, knowing Allah. Like, who is Allah? Who is our Lord? Who is our Rabb? Really understanding Him on a deep, intimate soul level. Understanding that He is our protector, our maintainer, our sustainer. He is the one who is full. He is the most loving. He is the one that nourishes us. He is the one that guides us. He is the one that, He has no beginning and has no end. And when you really understand who Allah is on a deep level and you connect His sublime attributes and His beautiful names to your life in an everyday way, it helps you to stay connected. So one, knowing who your Lord is, knowing His awesome might and power, knowing His lordship, understanding His attributes. Really understanding that keeps you connected. And then secondly, understanding why we're here. Like, what is your purpose? And in personal development, there's a lot of talk about, what's your purpose? Finding your bliss. We have one purpose. Our purpose is, as Allah said, I have not created the jinn or mankind except to worship me alone. So that's our purpose. And when you can stay connected to that, when you're in good times, when you're in times of trial, when you're in situations where you need to figure out what should I be doing now? How should I pivot? Is this something that serves me? Is this relationship fuel me? Think about your purpose. Does this thing, does this action, does this mindset serve or enhance your purpose or detract from that? So staying connected to your purpose, living your purpose on purpose, helps you to stay connected to Allah consistently. Okay? So that was knowing who Allah is, understanding your purpose, why are you here? And the third thing is understanding your goal. okay? Like, what is all this for? When you understand clearly without a shadow of a doubt, and not in a fairy tale type of way, not in a tooth fairy type of way, that we will meet Allah. That our goal is to, inshallah ta'ala, have lived a life, have done the deeds, have weathered the test in such a way that by Allah's mercy, we're granted everlasting joy and peace in the Jannah. Like, that's the goal. And when you put that goal up next to the trials and tribulations, up next to the things that people do to us, up next to, the things that we have to get to in life, up next to our insecurities, up next to our human frailties, when you know that's the goal, you will work harder, you will dig deeper, you will love more purely, you will act more sincerely, you will worship more prolifically. And these are those things that keep you connected, that allow you to return back when you lose focus, that keep you grounded. So again, 3 things, and I advise myself first: knowing and continuing to refresh that knowing of who your Lord is. And then understanding what your purpose is, that you're only put here to worship Him. And knowing the goal. This life is a test. And we are just here for a short time to see if we will earn the greater reward. So that's what I have for you for today's Soul Chat, and I hope it was beneficial for you. So I'd love to start a dynamic conversation with you around what does it really look like practically in everyday life, in all areas of life, to truly live from our soul as Muslim women. So I love to hear your reflections on what I've shared, your thoughts, your tips and advice for our community. And let me know if there's any topics you'd like me to address or any questions that you have for future episodes of Soul Chat. And inshallah ta'ala, again, this is that space where I really want to focus on what it looks like, what it feels like, what it tastes like to excavate, to cleanse, to polish, to protect, and to uplift our souls, bi'idhnillah. So that's it for this episode of Soul Chat. And this has been your coach and soul sister in the journey, Khadija Abdul-Sabor from womanbynature.com. And until we talk again, I want to remind you to always commit to live from your highest self, to live from your soul. Talk soon, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
يا أيتها النفس المطمئنة ارجعي إلى ربك راضية مرضية فادخلي في عبادي وادخلي جنتي